Okay.
Do you know what that means? That means, Clay, I'm told that the game is now post 2-minute warning, which means the Dolphins are about 2 minutes of football time away from clinching a playoff berth.
It also means that the commercial is over.
Yeah.
So nobody's watching.
No, nobody's watching, so we're going to go over there and watch with you. Most of South Florida is watching the Dolphins clinch a playoff berth.
Let's do it.
So I don't know if you know this, Clay and I actually have a spot where we watch games. So we're going to do that now, and it's a warm spot. There's a fireplace and everything. Clay, get over there. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
We got over there. There's our spot. I got to get my gear on, though. The thing is, I watch this game special. You know, I have my lucky jacket.
Well, and let's tell everybody what we've got here. These are our usual game day snacks right here.
You have my hoopinha?
We've got some Funyuns.
Do you have my hoopinha?
Everybody loves some Funyuns.
You got to have my hoopinha. Hold on, I got to put my lucky shoes on.
We've got the Miami Dolphins championship football, which who knows, maybe soon we'll have another one to go along with this.
What do we got in the game? All right.
This was the 1970.
152, so we're watching. It's Christmas time. I put on my lucky Dolphins cap. So, Clay, as we watch this, there's 152. The Dolphins are away. 155, they've updated the clock. Dolphins away from making the playoffs. I think we get to the point now. Here's a hoopinha for you. Who do you want? Oh, my goodness. Clay just made a mess on set.
You can't.
We got our special
plan.
We got a special carpet.
Live TV. Live TV, folks.
Here's the thing. They have probably Pittsburgh. And they beat Pittsburgh early this season. Peanuts? They beat Pittsburgh early this season.
Thank you, by the way.
But they beat them with Big Ben injured midway through the game.
Right.
So I think what people are wondering is how this team matches up if they have to go to Pittsburgh. That's going to be a tough matchup. I mean, you know, you're getting picky now because you're talking matchups. Ideally, there is a way the Dolphins could be the 5 seed, right? I mean, look at this. Now the Chiefs are just rubbing it in. The Chiefs just scored a touchdown.
Look at
with
that.
152. Was that
I think Dontari Poe just threw a touchdown pass. A big man touchdown. Can we show those highlights? Oh, we can't.
We can't show the highlights. No. By the way, nobody's watching, so thank you for not watching because you're watching the Chiefs score a touchdown. We're watching with you.
Imagine if our boss were watching right now.
Our boss is on vacation, which is why we're doing this.
It's awesome. Love it. To answer your question about matchups, it's a little dicey when you look back at a game in which you blew out the Steelers, and let's face it, that was a blowout, and it really kind of got everything going for the Dolphins. And also, the Steelers were none too happy. They thought that Ndamukong Suh kicked Ben Roethlisberger in that game.
The Steelers are different. It's funny. I was just talking on Twitter now with some people. Because the first thing people are going to say is, this is a different Steelers. You're going to go, great, you made the playoffs, but now you're going to go get annihilated at Pittsburgh. First of all, it's no guarantee they'll play Pittsburgh. There's still a way that they could end up being at Houston, which would certainly be a better matchup for the Dolphins. But the Dolphins are a playoff team, Clay. You can't discredit a team. As I said earlier, there are 2 or 3 good teams in the NFL, and then you have a bunch of teams that are just, in the middle. And obviously you have a few bad teams. The Dolphins, a break or two the other way, they're probably a 7-9 team, right?
And I think, but that's the difference, and that's what we've been talking about. It's making those plays at the end of games to win ball games. Like Dontari Poe, a big man throwing a touchdown pass for the Kansas City Chiefs, which just happened, by the way. And they got an unsportsmanlike conduct. Can you really?
And then they missed an extra point because it doesn't matter. All right, let's give you an update because we got a lot more to talk about in the show. The show's taking us till midnight. In that time, I think the Dolphins will officially clinch a playoff spot. The Chiefs are up 33-10 with about 1:50 left. Broncos are done. When the Broncos officially lose this game, all zeros on the clock, the Miami Dolphins are going to the playoffs for the first time. Oh, yeah. I'll drink to that. We're going to pop Funyuns and chips. We're going to celebrate. Look, I got my Dolphins perfect football. We got the balloons ready. Dolphins are going to the playoffs. We're taking you there. We'll update this game coming up in a few. Keep it here on Sports Sunday. We'll keep watching. We'll be right back.
What is phenomenal with this team, and I wrote an article before the season started, I thought they were on the right track, that they would have the greatest football team in the next few years. But
you were just kidding, though.
I seriously thought for this year it would be 5-11.
Let me tell you.
I thought it was 5-11, 6-10, and I thought I was being kind.
This is the part where we come out and be honest about. We're sitting here joking around, celebrating a Dolphins playoff berth because we know how excited fans are. Before the season, I thought they were a 7-9 team, maybe 8-8. I had a little bit higher hopes that Adam Gase could have some young talent, turn them around to just be 500, improve 2 games from last year. Once they were 1-4, I thought this was a 4-12 team. I thought they would tank. I'm thinking first-year head coach, defense struggling. You lose your leader on defense. Offense is struggling. Their starting running back retires. I mean, they cut 2 offensive linemen. Hey, look at that. The Miami Dolphins clinch a playoff spot. They're in the playoffs.
Did not think there was any chance of this weeks ago. And look, we're not the only one. I mean, there was a Herald article that said that the season was over after the loss to the Tennessee Titans. And I think we were all in the same boat. Give all the credit in the world to Adam Gase and give the credit in the world to those guys in that locker room.
You've been in that locker room a lot more than I have, and you told me every time you come back, this team buys into what Gase is selling, and it shows on the field with their effort.
Everybody has to buy in. They have to be finding a way to make the plays at the end of games, and the only way you do that is if you believe.
The Miami Dolphins are going to the playoffs.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Thank you.